Charlotte, their last game, a win against the Spurs.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
And no need to rush. Just let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And Wright kicks to MP. Sarr sets the screen for MP. And so it's Charlotte holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Fans, let's rev it up and get ready for your pocket fight. Arena in the...
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Charlotte Hornets.
You know who's having a great time watching these guys launch it from downtown? Me. You know who's not? Wilt Chamberlain over there.
Yeah, I don't even want to look in his direction. And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
Well, it's always an honor to be selected, especially if it's your first All-Star game. It's just a sign of respect.
And some newbies trying to make their case. A couple of great candidates out there trying to close strong. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So, Richard, you hear the phrase hold time, how long players hold the ball over the course of a game. Walk us through that.
Guys with longer hold times are typically shot creators for their team, or they are post-up players. If you have a shorter hold time, that means you are catch and shoot, catch and decision make very quickly.
They've got MP, Sarr out there with Lee, and it's Sampson in at the 4 spot. That's J.J. Redick's 5 as we get into the second half.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
MP, good.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Potter, the pass to Poole. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's when, again, the Hornets score.
A nice measured midi from MP, able to use the right amount of touch on that shot.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, with the new 11-year, $77 billion TV deal kicking in this season and tons of compelling teams, the NBA is in a great place. Commissioner Adam Silver said the NBA is in as strong as a position as it ever has been. Not just in my time as commissioner, he said, but in my over 3 decades at the league. Kevin, back to you.
And that is saying something. Okay, thank you, Allie. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Here's Bosniak. Off target from 3-point range.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Wynn, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Wynn's got 22 points.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Down low, they need this. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Saw the angles and led him right.
Oh, he's a high flyer!
That was nasty.
That's just filthy.
My goodness. That dunk from MP is usually what you see on the blacktop.
Now, here's Poole. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
MP outside. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. From the arc. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Bosniak. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Here is Riley. Hasn't made one yet. Driving the lane. Pass to Potter. Tries to keep it alive. And they'll get another chance. Here's Poole. Got it from 16 feet.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
And the basket by MP. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They double him with MP. Here's Riley, and he banks in the layup.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
And they need better team defense. How about your man in the post? It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Here's MP. The fadeaway J off the mark.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Lee outside. Win. And MP throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
MP has been leading the charge for the Charlotte Hornets. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Back right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So for Brooklyn now, Carl is out there with Perkins, and it's Alvarez in at the small forward.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Wynn, and it's blocked. Bosniak, defended by West. Count it, good.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Hornets leading by 21. MP with it, inside. Here's Wong. Over to the left wing. Nets passing it around. A second chance effort. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first two quarters.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And the Hornets making a change here. Sampson's checked in, and a change for the Nets. Potter's checked in. Now, here's MP.